So here I am at the Louvre Abu Dhabi, very, very hot. Let me show you around. The Louvre, if you've not visited, is probably, for me, it's the most beautiful building in the world. I've been here probably 20-30 times, and every single time I find another bit of it that is just unbelievable. It would just be helpful if there was AC outside. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing the video here today is because I want to talk about preserving information in an AI era. As we walk around the Louvre today, you see artefacts, you see things stored on stone, on papers, in artwork that represent cultures over the last thousands upon thousands of years from cultures all over the world. And these remind us, and we interpret them in different ways, but it reminds us what we have, where we've been, and then obviously that enables us to go decide where we're going. As we do this preserving information, we really have to ask ourselves, what is how does that look in an AI world? If everything is generated, if everything is synthetic, or majority of things, should we be preserving that? Or do we just kind of call it time now, and basically the museum is a thing of the past? We've used digital technology in museums to basically create lidars of pictures and images and stone tablets to basically preserve them in case they get damaged. But how does it work the other way around? If I've got, for example, LLM, that is a great representation of human language as things stand today, based on what it's trained on, which obviously has its own biases. But how are we basically preserving that? Do we take a snapshot of the training data? Do we store the models? Do we deploy the models onto other planets? Do we send them to Mars? Do we send them to satellites around the world so that they're in a place that's beyond the human destruction that may or may not come in our lifetime? I walk around the exhibitions here and I see artefacts. I see a stone tablet carved in with ancient Latin from thousands of years old, and it gives you an ephemeral feeling. You look at some artwork and it just makes you move. Now, is that because we've been taught to do that, or is that just the nature of the human context? And actually, we, the same way that we basically preserve our human self, we need to preserve this AI self. What happens in an AI world where information is dynamic all the time? Do you even want to preserve it in the first place?